A national organizer aspirant of the National Democratic Congress, Emmanuel Didier Abuaji, has withdrawn a suit he filed against the party. The plaintiff was seeking to restrain the party from going ahead with its much-anticipated Congress on Saturday. Didier filed a lawsuit after the General Secretary of the party, Johnson Asiedu-Nketia, announced a decision by the party's electoral committee to drop him from the race. According to him, Didier's decision to withdraw the case was based on the love of the party and his desire to ensure unity within the party. We can now speak to General Secretary of the NDC, Johnson Asiedu-Nketia, who's joined me over the telephone. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
How does this come to the party?
Oh, I think it is good news for the party that the honorable member has realized that in the interest of peace within the party, has decided to drop the case. It's good, and we congratulate him.
I see. Which means that indeed the slated Congress for the Saturday Congress would go on as planned. Take us through the activities of the day on Saturday.
Thank you very much. The Congress activities will begin tomorrow, 19th, with the holding of a National Executive Committee meeting where we will run through all our preparations and then go through the checklist of things that we need to put in place before a Congress is held. So after that, then the following Saturday morning at 10 a.m., activities will begin. We expect delegates to be seated around that time, so we can begin early to ensure that the speeches by midday, if we had gone through all the various speeches, then the elections itself can begin and we can get results declared, in good time, so that some delegates who wish to return to their various places can even begin returning.
I remember when Didier first raised this issue, some party members had called for sanctions against him for suing the party. Now that the case has been withdrawn, what now for the Member of Parliament for Afram Plains?
No, nobody has filed any case of invoking the disciplinary provisions against him. So he went to court and he has withdrawn it. I'm yet to hear anybody who has suggested that he should be punished.
Oh, it was in the past. George Lawson, for instance, had mentioned that he deserved some sanctions for suing the party.
I don't think that individuals can begin passing judgment on a particular member's conduct. We have disciplinary structures. If anybody believes that anybody or any of the party members has offended the rules, there is a procedure to follow. And then they will give the suspect hearing so that we can then come to a conclusion. But it is premature for anybody to be calling for sanctions because we are a democratic party. And there is no law in our constitution preventing aggrieved individuals from going to court in the first place. And I don't think that in any democracy there ought to be any law preventing people from seeking redress in court. However, the party has its own internal mechanism which must be exhausted before members go to court. At this stage, we are not in a position to determine whether the conduct of the honorable member has breached the party's rules or not. But it is good to hear that he has withdrawn the case to pave the way for Congress to take place. Because at the end of the day, irrespective of our various grievances and right we are pursuing. The overriding consideration must be the interest of the party, and that ought to be paramount. So at this stage, even if he considers that he has been offended, and he takes a decision in the interest of the party to drop the case, I think he ought to be congratulated.
Very well. We'll leave it here for now. Thank you very much. We wish you all the best in the National Congress that starts off December 19, which is tomorrow. Thank you very much. Johnson Esiedun Ketia is General Secretary for the NDC.